Hi, Jeff here from Gourmet. We just received a wine from South Africa, and it's a Chardonnay, and the name of the wine is Meerlust. In this situation, they give us a special buy, and what we do then is they put the wine directly on special to you. So, besides me telling you that it's a good wine, sometimes it's a good idea to let's go ahead and taste the wine and see what we can describe for it. Because when it comes to Chardonnay, there's many different styles of Chardonnay done around the world. And this style from Meerlust in South Africa is one of the styles of wine that is maybe a more robust type Chardonnay, bigger fruit style, some creaminess, some oakiness, compared to, say, Chardonnays that receive no oak treatment or taste more like green apples. This one's more the lush tropical style. Much like in a restaurant, what you want to do is you want to inspect the cork to make sure that the cork isn't dried out. I like to just look at it. This one looks pretty wet. There's a little bit of wine reaching up around the edges there. And if you squeeze the cork, this is what you want to do in a restaurant. If you squeeze it, you'll see it starts to glisten. So the cork itself is not dried out. So that's your first clue that the wine bottle is in good shape, and the wine inside, that's your first thing to look for, that it's probably in decent shape. So, okay, so we're going to pour some of this wine in the glass. Much you can see of this here, but it's a pretty dark colored Chardonnay. It is a dark golden color. So after we've swirled the wine in the glass, what that does is that releases alcohol from the wine, which carries all the scents out of the glass and up to your nose. So what you do then is you stick your nose in the glass and give it a good couple of sniffs. Not much aroma to the wine. Probably it's too cold. Take a couple of sips. I find the wine way too cold right now. The flavors are intense but pretty muted, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to let the wine come up to temperature a little bit. So let's go ahead and taste the wine again. It's chilled, not ice cold anymore. Wine's definitely full-bodied. I keep noticing when I swirl this, it's definitely more of a viscous style. It looks heavy in the glass. It's not super light, say like a Riesling would roll around in a glass. Flavors are full, complex, maybe a hint butterscotchy, almost a little bit of touch of bitterness on the end, like I get out of some higher end Sonoma Chardonnays. So if I had to compare this to something, it reminds me of a number of Chardonnays from Sonoma that I've tried in the $35 range. So normally $26.99. We have it on special here until we run out at $19.99.